Hello everyone, welcome back to Get Droid Tips, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to fix Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is having an issue with crashing. It is not launching or won't launch, freezing, stuttering, lagging, low FPS drop, stuck on loading screen, and even many more issues which is happening for many of these right now and how we can fix this up. So let's dive into the workaround. The first one is all about whenever you're going through this kind of issue, you have to try with a simple restart. So to do a simple restart, just go over here in the start and click on this one, go to this particular icon, do a restart. Once the restart is done, you have to launch the Steam and you have to check whether the issue is solved or not. Most probably that might not fix because it's just a troubleshoot with the basic step, or you can move to the second step. Next step is all about we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So not from the Steam. So most of us launch the game from the Steam. So that is why we end up in the issue. So we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So we have two methods. One, we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So we have two way to navigate to the installation folder. One, we have a shortcut. So just go to the game, right click and go to the properties. Go over here in the installed file and just click on the browse. Now if you check, that will take you to the installation folder. That is over here. If you check, that is this PC, local disk D, program, Steam library, Steam apps, common, the Great Circle. So right now from here you can launch the game. So this is the application. And apart from this, you can navigate to the installation folder. So first thing what you need to do is just go to this PC and from here navigate to new volume D. Now go to Steam library, go to Steam apps, go to common. Now from here we can see there are a lot of folders. In the same way you have to check for the game. So that is for this game Great Circle. So if you scroll down over here you will be able to find the Great Circle. So over here you will be able to find, I think the Great Circle is here. So just open this and now you can see the application. So from here you have to launch the game. That also will be working fine for many of users and that might work for you guys as well. And moving to the third step, hence we're in the installation folder. I'm demonstrating you that you have to run the game as an administrator. So just go over here and click on this application and go to the show more options and navigate to the properties. Now from here go to the compatibility and click on run this program as an administrator and go for apply and go for OK. Next one is all about just go over here once again, go to the show more options and go to the properties, navigate to the compatibility, click on run this program in the compatibility mode, set this to Windows 7 and go for apply and change this to Windows 8, go for apply and go for OK. And once everything is done, just close everything over here and we have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to make sure that what we need to do is we just need, after trying with this still the issues there, you can move to the next step. That is all about we have to allow the game to window security. So just go over here in the search and search for the control panel. You have to search for the control panel, click on this particular option, and now from here we have to navigate to system security, go for Windows Defender Firewall, navigate to allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now from here we have to add the game. So over here as you can see, the game should be added. So if you're not able to find the game, for example, if you're not able to find the game Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, if you're not able to find, we need to add the game. So if you don't know how to add the game, just click on the change setting, go for allow another app, navigate to the browse, go to this PC, go to new volume D, navigate to Steam library, Steam apps, go to the common, scroll down and navigate to the Great Circle and select this application and go for open and add. I'm getting the error because already the game is added. So if that is not the case, just do like what I said and make sure the private and public both are marked. And once this is done, just close everything and go back and try launch the game. Next one is all about we need to delete the saved game file. So just go over here in the file explorer and we have to navigate to this PC, and from here you can navigate to the game folder if the games are there. So for example, if I don't have any folders, so you can just go over here and cross check whether any folder for games are there. Most probably you'll be having the folder for the game when you start playing the game and saving each level of the game. But right now for me, I'm not having the game because I have not yet saved anyone. So if you find the folder for my games, just delete the game and once afterwards try launching the game. Next one is all about after trying with this, we have to do is we just need to perform a clean boot. So just go over here and search for the system configuration, click on this one and navigate to the folder services and go for disable all, go for hide all Microsoft services, go for apply and go for OK. Now they're going to ask you for restart, but the users who are watching this, you have to go for restart, but I'm going to go for exit without restart because we're in the middle of shooting. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to disable the Steam overlay. So just go over here in the game, right click and go to the properties. Now go over here, enable this game. You have to disable this and we have to launch the game. And once afterwards, just go over here. Now we have to give the command, that is we have to try with the command dx11, try with the dx11. If dx11 is not working, try with dx12. You have to try with dx12. So if dx12 is also not working, try with giving the command. You have to try with either, if dx11 is not working, we can try with d3d2, try with d3d2, sorry, d3d2, we can try with d3d2. If that is not working, we have to move to the remove every command from here, and once afterwards just close this and go back. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to close all the overlay application. So just go over here in the game, right click and go to task manager. And right now, as you can see, if there are a lot of things running in the background, they all gonna affect the performance. You know, you're gonna go through a lot of crashing issue. So it is quite important that you have to make sure. You can see there are a lot of things running in the background. Even the Photoshop is running in the background, the total security antivirus is running in the background, or Avast is running in the background, and all these things are actually affecting the performance of my computer, including the BlueStack services. So make sure you have to remove all the unwanted things. Just remove the unwanted things from here. You have to go for the remove it, and once everything is removed, just close everything and you have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about we have to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So just go over here and search for graphics settings. So you have to search for the graphics settings over here. Now from here we have to go over here and you have to add the game. So right now, as you can see, I have not yet added the game, as many games are already added, including the Assassin's Creed. You can see the Back 4 Blood menu is added. So in the same way, just click on the Add Desktop app, and what you need to do is just navigate to the folder that is this PC, go to local D and go to Steam library, go to Steam apps, go to the common, scroll down to the grayed circle, and if you find this, just add it. So once it is added, you have to just scroll down, and as you can see, the Indiana Jones and the grayed circle is added. Just make sure that Windows side change this to high performance, and once it is changed into high performance, just close everything and we have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about we have to increase the virtual memory. So just go over here, search for view advanced system setting, just click on this one, and we have to go over here and select the advanced, go for settings, go to the advanced and go for change, and make sure this is blank, or you have to select into automatically filing size should be done, or you have to go to the custom size. So if you select this, you'll not be able to select the local disk, so uncheck this and make sure you select the local disk. So in my case, the game is installed on D, so I have to select D. By default, this will be C, so make sure you change to D. Go to the custom size, set the value for initial size and maximum size. So we need a calculator, so just search for the calculator over here. Now jump from here, you have to type the RAM. So the RAM of my computer over here is 32 GB. So you have to multiply it with 1024. That brings you this value. Multiply it with 1.5. Now I have to copy this particular value and I have to paste this particular value. Now we have to go to the maximum size. Now 32 GB multiplied with 1024, and we have to multiply it with 3. That brings you 98304, and we have to copy this and we have to paste it. Now once everything has been set, you just need to close this and you have to try launching the game. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to update the Windows. So just go over here and navigate to settings over here. Now just search for the settings. Now from here we have to make sure that you navigate to the settings, and from here make sure Windows update and Windows is up to date. So if you're finding any kind of cumulative updates and all those things, just make sure it is up to date. So over here, as you can see, if you're having any kind of updates, just check for the updates, and most probably if any kind of updates are there, they're gonna pop up over here. But right now, for me, I think it is up to date. So make sure the Windows is up to date, and you can close this and move to the next step. Next step is all about we have to update the graphics card manually, because for running these kind of games we should be running on the latest graphics card. So just go over here. So I'll be providing a link in the description to both NVIDIA as well as to the AMD. So the NVIDIA users has to go over here in this particular page and navigate to the product category. So over here, as you can see, I have to select according to my configuration. So mine is GeoForce. So I have to select this one. And from here I have to select GeoForce RTX 14 series. I have to select GeoForce 1419, and if you're on Windows 11, select this one, and we have to go for search. And right now, as you can see over here, as you can see, if you're on any kind of latest versions over here, as you can see, we have to search for it, and over here the driver version is 566.36, which is released on 5th 2024, and which is around 732.91 MB. And we have to download this one and install restart, which is a mandatory. And if you're on the AMD, just go over here. If you find over here, if the graphics, you have to select the graphics and go for Radeon RX. Now from here, go to the 500 series and go over here to the RTX and go for submit. And right now, if you're on Windows 11, you have to download this one, and if you're on Windows 10, you have to download this one. Moving to the next one is all about we have to download and install Microsoft Visual C++ over here, as you can see. If the system is based on x64, download this one. And if the system is based on x86, you have to download this one. And once it has been done, just close everything and you have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about we have to install the Microsoft Visual C++. So I'll be providing it's already done. And we have to move to the next step. That is all about nothing but we have to try two very important steps. That is, we have to uninstall and reinstall the game. So sometimes, go over here, go to the manage and uninstall the game. So like I said, the game, which is the Indiana Jones, is actually, for me, it is running on volume D. So either I have to try to E or I have to try to C if I'm having space. So last and the least step is all about we have to verify integrity of game file. So just go over here in the game, right click and go to the properties, go for installed file and just click on the verify integrity of game file. So it is going to take a little bit of time because the game is around, like I said, it is around 115 or 113 GB, which is going to take a little bit of time. So the verify integrity of game file is actually a very important step because it is going to, like I said, it is going to fix if any files are corrupted, if any files are missing, and if any files are going through any kind of issue, and all these kind of things will be fixed by this. So this is a very important step and we have to wait this to reach 100%, and I'll be showing you what you have to do next. And once everything